Hi guys, welcome back to Tiffany's Homemade Sourdough Goodies. This video is going to be on croissants. I know, crazy. They're sourdough croissants, and I'm also going to do a voiceover because it was pretty early when I was making these, so I was not feeling very talkative. Sorry about it, but coming along for my journey. This is going to be my third time experimenting with them. So, see how it goes. So the first step in the croissant process is making a butter block. So what I just did is I laid down 3 sticks of butter. I'm going to make a parchment sandwich and basically pound down the butter into a 8 by 8 square. And the goal is to make it very even and consistent, hence the parchment paper. That is a huge help. The next step, the following day, I took my dough out that I had prepared and I started to roll it out into an 11 by 11 inch block, and then I sandwiched the butter block in it, almost like a diamond. And then it is the first step of lamination out of 3. So I'm just rolling it out. I think it was 22 by 15 inches. And then putting it in thirds, wrapping her up in saran wrap. And then she goes in the fridge for at least an hour, the very least. I temped my dough, because you want to make sure that the butter is not too cold that it will crack when you're rolling it out, but that it's not too warm that it will leak when you are rolling it out. So temperature is vital. That was the second step of lamination, and then this one is the third set of laminations. So the final step after this is letting it cold proof for a longer time. I think I did like 4 hours. And then you're gonna roll it out to shape them. And what I'm doing right now is cutting marks at 3.5 inches opposite from each side. And then what I'm doing is I'm connecting those indents that I made with the ruler so that I can make some long triangles. And here I'm just actually cutting out the long triangles. And then this recipe made, I think, like 8 or 12 croissants, and a few of them are smaller because those are on the outsides. And then with the extras, I just roll them in cinnamon and sugar and then bake them. Still good, just not a croissant. And then what I'm doing right now is I'm placing them on a pan. I'm gonna put plastic wrap over them, and then they're gonna proof for about 12 hours. And then I baked them at 400 degrees the following morning. This round, I thought that they were gonna be underproofed, but as you can see in this shot, they actually turned out pretty well. The other rounds that I had done, I let them proof a lot longer, but I didn't have time, so yeah, that's the crumb shot. Nice honeycomb. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching my journey on these croissants. I have learned a lot throughout my 3 trials, and the only thing that I have changed is the butter. So we have a long ways to go. I really want to experiment with diastatic malt powder because that's supposed to, at least for my pretzels, it made them brown more consistently, and that would be very beneficial. And I want to see if using honey would be good, or no sugar at all. We are still experimenting, and I don't think that I can't sell them this semester because my classes do not align with the 2-day prep. So maybe next semester I'll be able to, but not this time around.